Hello and welcome to the Northwest Connection podcast. My name's Louise.
My name's Trelf.
And today we are joined by Apostles.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we?
Hello.
Hello, thanks for having us.
Thank you for coming on. Would you like to start by introducing yourselves? What's your name and what do you do in the band? And in general, if you want.
I'm Rob and I play guitar.
I'm George and I'm a singer.
I'm Joe and I play lead guitar.
I'm James, I'm the heart and soul in the band. I play the drums.
Nice. Nice to
There's
meet
only
you all.
4 of you here.
There is a fifth one, Ian. He plays bass.
Who's going to imitate Ian?
Alright, lad, I'm Ian, I play bass.
It's like he's in the room now. There's always one that doesn't show up. But and obviously it's the bassist. It's always the bassist.
Always is.
Yeah, always the bassist. So I want to start by getting to know the band a bit more in general. So how did you all meet?
I'd say it started off as me and Rob. We first met in college. Funnily enough, went through all the way through school, although I'm a year older. Never spoke to him. And then in college we was on the same course. And then he said you got an acoustic guitar, didn't you?
Yeah, I just started playing guitar.
Went
round. You done an Elvis impression, didn't you?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can you still do that impression?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah.
You said you ain't.
Go on. Never done one of these, not yet.
Yeah.
We'll give it a bit longer, maybe towards the end.
Yeah.
You'll whip it out.
Yeah, and then we started the band like in 2019. Well, that's when you joined, wasn't it, James? You and Ian. We had another guitarist, and then he left, and then
It got good when I joined.
It did get good then when Joe joined.
we actually did all go to school together though.
Yeah, I've known George.
We all went to Apollo. Me and James were in the same year. You two were in the
I
same
knew
year.
George since, year 7, something like that?
Never spoke about music once. And now we're here.
Me and James have been through everything
Yeah,
together.
me and
We
Rob have
went
been
through
friends for
nursery.
25 years.
Really?
I've known Rob for,
Yeah?
Oh,
And we've never fallen out.
Never.
I
Still
find that
time.
hard to
Yeah,
believe.
time.
Bet you fall
Evertonians,
out
Rob.
loads now.
Stick
Yeah, Evertonians, that's what it is.
Sticks together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he's a patient guy as well, so I think
right.
that's what it is.
Nice. So where does the name come from, Apostles?
It come from a guy that's not in the band anymore.
Oh, right, okay.
Tom, didn't it?
Did
Yeah.
he just come up with
We
it
were called
randomly?
Fizz.
Yeah.
That's quite a cool name, Fizz.
Thank
No,
you.
it's
Yeah.
not.
That was my idea.
It's not. It was a really bad name, so we had to.
think?
Yeah,
Oh,
we
that's
had
quite
to
cool,
change.
that.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it is. It's edgy. I can
No.
imagine it on like a magazine cover, like Interview with Fizz. So Fizz.
Well, this is
Too late now.
the end of
Too
Apostles
late.
now, isn't it?
back to fish. Back to fish from today.
Our t-shirts made now. Can't go back.
No, yeah, he had 2 names, didn't he? He had Aleppo.
Aleppo.
and it was like a stronghold for ISIS or something. So then we opted for Apostles instead.
Good choice. Good choice.
Falls
Yeah. Yeah. So, what would you say your like kind of, if you were to describe your genre to anybody or your style, what would you say it? What would you say it was?
I think it's quite hard, mate. We've tried speaking about this, haven't we? But it's jangly, and you've got you on guitars quite
It's
Johnny
kind
Marr.
of like indie pop and rock on
Yeah,
some
we've
of
got
them
a bit of
little
rock in
some a bit
there, haven't
heavier.
we?
Yeah,
We've
if,
got like
I'm
a-
speaking to someone, I always say, it's indie rock music.
Yeah.
It's just quite...
If you say it as it is, it's indie rock pop.
Indie rock with a soft belly, let's call it that.
Nice.
I like that.
Yeah. Did you just think of that, or has
Absolutely.
that been?
No, he's been coining that phrase all
Waiting
the
for
way
that
up.
for 5 years.
While he was driving here, just
It's the way he rolled his eyes with it as well. It was soft belly.
Yeah, he said it was such sass.
Soft belly.
that was amazing.
Nice one, Joe.
We're stealing that one. I'm using that.
Next single.
Why have you never used that for us when you've been describing us?
Just come to me.
It was amazing. You should be a writer, honestly. So, who would you say your like biggest musical influences are? So maybe if we go one at a time, because I assume like you've all, who's your favourite artist?
It's all different, isn't it?
Yeah,
Mine's
it's
probably Blossoms at the minute. But yeah, I got into music for Oasis,
Yeah.
really. But yeah, I love Blossoms. You know, the catchy choruses and that.
Yeah. They're releasing new stuff soon, aren't they?
Yeah, the new single come out yesterday.
Oh,
Oh,
my
did it come
God.
out
Yeah.
yesterday? Oh,
He's-
my.
He's not getting commission for that, as far as I know.
Yeah.
Don't get him started on Blossoms, please.
I met the lead singer by
No.
accident. I met him by accident because I was at a gig. I was taking photos for, Stanley's.
Yeah.
and they were supporting the Lathams, and I was backstage, and he was just casually chilling backstage with his, I think it's his wife. Is he married?
Yeah.
And I don't really listen to them. I appreciate them though. But I was running, I had to go through like a door in and out of the venue, and I carried on running through, and he was fucking blocking the doorway. And I was like, I had to like, about 5 times, I had to squeeze past him and his wife, and I just kind of go, excuse me, and then eventually I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna pretend like I'm a bit of a fan, and I was like, oh, I really like your music, by the way, and then I just fucked off. But yeah, he was pissing me off actually, because he was getting in the way. He was a lovely guy though.
He wouldn't have pissed me off.
Yeah. He's got great
no
hair.
bad words against
He'd still be that door now, Rob. He'd still be there with them now.
I know, yeah, I'd still
I just wish he hadn't stood in the doorway to have a like
So if you got a
50-minute
wrong opinion
conversation.
of Blossoms now then?
No, I think he probably was really nice.
This is the thing with
he
Rob.
just carried
Blossoms
on blocking the
could
doorway.
fart down the mic and he'd say it was a good tune.
That's a tune,
Yeah.
that is a tune. What is your influences, George?
Oh, mine's definitely Kasabian from early on. That's the reason why I'm just a frontman as well. I think it's getting lost as music goes on. I think there's becoming less and less frontmen. So that's my influence, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm into the Smiths. They're one of my influences. Johnny Marr is a genius,
okay.
isn't he? When I was younger, like Arctic Monkeys and those sort of noughties indie bands, but yeah, the Smiths definitely.
Yeah.
See, my background's way different. I'm more of a metal and rock and roll. Like Metallica was my first proper band I've really got into. Guns N' Roses, all that kind of stuff. So that's my background. And like, even because I'm a drummer, like famous drummers like Joey Jordison and Lars Ulrich and all them, like they inspired me when I was growing up as a teenager. Had me long emo fringe
Nice.
and the Converse on, the Vans skinny jeans. So I was proper like, I grew up on that stuff.
We've all been there.
So
Expect that from a member of Apostles.
But then you ask Ian's into like his ska bands and all sorts.
He was a mod, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was a
used to be
mod, yeah.
like
So-
a proper authentic mod.
No way.
Looks totally different now, doesn't it?
Massively different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Massively.
You've all got quite different styles, like different tastes in music. I mean, Blossoms and Metallica and the Smiths. It's all really different, isn't it?
Literally was from Blossoms to Metallica.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But it's
it
nice,
works.
I think
it works because everyone's pulling from different.
Well, yeah, because
Yeah.
his drumming goes with a Blossoms melody or something.
Don't.
Yeah, it's nice. I suppose if you're taking different things from different genres, you're sort of creating your own new thing.
I think that's what we kind of have
which
done,
is
haven't we?
nice.
Yeah, I think so.
We've never discussed it either, though, have we? We've never looked at the differences. We've all sort of like gone
Yeah,
in a
not the
route
difference between us, yeah.
and got on with it, and that's what it makes, doesn't it? You know,
Yeah.
it's good.
So what's your what's like the songwriting process like? Who writes the songs? Do you all play a part?
I think like the last few songs we've wrote have kind of started with a riff, haven't they?
Yeah.
Started with a riff that I've come with, and then Ian kind of comes up with a bass line, and then we kind of take it from there, haven't we? And that's worked quite well
That's
for us the
worked
last
well
few.
for the past couple of songs, hasn't it?
I think me and Rob write quite a lot of ideas, but the best way we find at the moment is just starting with like a raw riff and
yeah.
seeing how it goes.
Yeah.
Do you ever get like writer's block?
Oh yeah, I'm massively in that, me. I'm coming up with awful stuff at the minute, me.
How do you try and get through that? How do you try and combat it?
Smash my guitar. No, I don't. I just give up. Well, to be
get-
fair, it works
Just give
because
He goes and gets
Stop.
his heart broken again. Is what he does, and then
Come on, Joe, not on here. Shut up.
no. To be
It's gonna
fair,
get deep now.
yeah. No, when so,
It's all about me now. Rob Davis show.
Come here, you all right?
no. When someone struggles, I've gone really red now. When someone struggles writing, there's like this. It's those three who write the songs in it. So like, if someone struggles, there's always someone else who's got an idea. So like, it's not like just relying on someone.
Yeah.
Just echoing what Joe says, but when we come up in it in the practice room with something, it seems to come naturally. Not really a writer's block, but then I think if like Rob sat at home, that's when you sort of struggle, don't you? When there's no other.
Yeah.
influences with you.
Because you're just going pure off you, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it must be nice to be able to just bounce off each other. Like, I always think, solo artists have like, it must be dead hard trying to come up with things constantly without having other people
if they struggle,
yeah.
then they don't come up with anything, do you?
Yeah.
They've got no influence.
Yeah.
It can be frustrating though, because we've had loads of ideas, haven't we? And they've just gone nowhere. But like, you can see potential in it.
It's how long did we have Take It All for?
Yeah, Take It All. We had that
Take
for
It All on
years,
the
didn't we?
table for about 18 months.
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
I think Ian might have changed something. Joe's come in, and then next thing you know, it's the
Yeah.
So that was totally different at first, was it?
yeah. We couldn't get. It was like we couldn't get out. We sort of like couldn't get out of like the verses without it not going anywhere. Do you know what I mean? And then next thing you know, it's sort of like I think Ian might have changed the bass, and then the chords followed, and then it opened up, and then you get a chorus then, and then Take It All's now like you couldn't imagine it with how it sounded before. Right, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. So how do you like? I mean, I assume, do you have like lots of songs that you've written? Do you have kind of a backlog of songs?
Yeah, there's like loads of ideas, and loads of like not non-recorded. Like
Yeah.
we'll have our own songs that we've got, but
Yeah.
they might not work with the band or whatever. So we don't really.
How do you
work with the band.
choose though? How do you choose which ones you want to release?
We just try it.
It's
I think
whatever
it's
whatever goes best when we rehearse
Yeah.
it. Isn't
Yeah, we
it?
just try it out, and everyone's opinion, isn't it? And sometimes you take it and you think this is going to be class, and it just doesn't work.
Yeah,
does it?
we've had a
And
few
you
of that
move on.
where we go, this
Yeah.
is going to sound good, this, and then it just falls flat on its face as soon as you get in the
It's knowing when to
practice room.
stop, isn't
Yeah.
it? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Know when
yeah.
to move on.
It's
Yeah.
also if we've got gigs coming up as well, we're normally just like focusing on doing the gig, and then if we don't have any gigs, that's when we can really get into a zone of saying, right, now let's go to practice and just practice new songs, new riffs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we don't really mix it up enough, do we? That's the one thing we probably need to start doing. It's at the minute it's like creative process or we're practicing for a gig.
Yeah.
So
Do you sort of write with gigs in mind, or do you write more with recording in mind?
Recording in mind, isn't it? When we've got a recording up. Last couple of times, I think we've wrote without having a song to record, and we've just thought, right, we'll do this then.
Yeah.
Just
yeah.
come up with
Yeah.
an idea.
We've not got something good enough, so we just.
It gives you the impetus to actually write something as well.
Yeah.
I think we work better under
you've got-
pressure.
Yeah, because you've got a deadline.
date,
Yeah.
You've got to try and
have a
meet
song
it.
by.
Yeah.
So it forces us all to get off our asses and go to
Yeah,
practice
yeah.
as well sometimes as well.
Yeah.
Which
How
is good.
often do you practice?
Twice a week. Twice a week, yeah. So
Yeah, that's a sore topic.
everyone in
isn't it?
Apollon gets a free gig when we're practicing, by the way. Everyone in Apollon can hear us practice, so
Amazing. Love that. It's promo, isn't it? So what's your, like, when you're going in to record, what's your favourite part of recording?
I love the whole thing, me. You know,
Yeah.
dinner, go like. try
yeah,
and figure it out
these
and
two
that.
book a whole week off, right? And there's
It's amazing.
it's a holiday for them.
It is.
It's,
I love it. I love it all.
It's
mate.
like 10 a.m. tinnies opens.
yeah, it is.
Amazing.
It is. It is. Do you know, like with them, your little city breaks and that? That's what. That's,
it's
what,
a
that's the
Wigan.
way we treat it.
It's a Wigan.
City breaks at Wigan Town Centre, Weatherspoons.
Weatherspoons at half time. Yeah.
I'm a bit
You
like
might
Rob.
as
I love
well.
every part of it until I have to sing at the last part. I just
Oh yeah, you've got that, haven't you?
yeah, battling the roughness.
I mean,
Yeah, because he'll sing on the second day, but we'll go out on the Friday and like really go for it, and then wake up the next morning.
The Wednesday, the Thursday.
I always think it's good for the drummer because you do it first, don't you? You like get. Sorry,
Yeah.
why am I looking at you? You get everything out the way first.
Yeah,
so like
just
you
first
can
hour I'm done. And that's
chill
it.
out
Just
then.
chill out.
Yeah.
Ian's a one take wonder. He gets 4 minutes. Out, like that's all he gets worth. One take, he's done. In the last 2 songs, he's done that, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done
4
it.
minutes.
Really?
Yeah,
He'll
he
get
just
his money's
recorded
worth.
just in case. Yeah, he just says what he'll do.
He's going to start paying less because
he's.
he's just.
He's an unreal bassist, to be
He's
fair.
irritated
Yeah.
when he plays well, isn't he? Because you don't get enough.
yeah. How can you be like that?
Was it the Mystic when the last note he messed up?
Oh yeah, so he didn't do it all the way through. Yeah, he messed up the
Yeah,
last
he's
note.
he's
so
human
we,
after
we had
all.
to
He
do it
did.
all again.
He made an error last second. Sure, he did it on purpose.
No, he said he can just throw you in at that last thing, and he went, "No, I'll do it again, lad."
He just wanted to have another play. So, what is out of like all the places that you've played? What's been your favourite venue you've played so far?
It's hard that because it's your favourite for different reasons, isn't it? Because it could be your favourite because the crowd was really good or you played really well that day.
Yeah.
I'll
as
tell
well.
you what,
It's
that
true.
last gig we did at the Jacaranda, I know it was pretty. It was a bit small, but the atmosphere in that for me was.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Created,
Gig that at the
created
weekend.
something good for us. That I think.
Yeah.
The,
I'd
the
probably
gig we
say.
done with Dave though, was that the one where it kind of like went off, or was that with this feeling at Boulevard?
Boulevard,
yeah.
yeah.
I was going to say the Boulevard one.
I
In time,
saw-
I'll probably
yeah.
still say that.
I saw you at Boulevard playing for Dave, and oh my god, the people on the front were going mental.
Yeah,
like,
it was that one. Yeah,
Was that
yeah.
with Slow Cheetah? Was that one? Or
It could have
Casino Club?
been,
Yeah, it
yeah.
was good.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was Slow Cheetah. Yeah.
And they were proper, every single word. They were singing every single
Yeah,
word.
it was mad that. But it was kind of like that, but calmer at the gig we just done on the weekend.
Yeah.
Like you could hear.
Everyone was
that
well
was the
into it,
first
weren't they?
time because in 16 it goes quiet, and then it's like hold me, but it's not no guitars. And you can hear people singing. It's like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad that.
That is a mad feeling, that, to be fair.
Yeah.
We were up against it this last gig because every man and his dog went to watch Richard Ashcroft that weekend. So
yeah.
like loads of people that would have come
Yeah.
and seen us at Boulevard or something, they went there, and
Yeah.
we still managed to sell it out and have loads of new faces and stuff. So and everyone was
Yeah.
there to
That
sing
was
along.
That's really
completely
good.
faces there as well.
Did you say that was at the Jacaranda?
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
yeah.
think of the Jack?
I like it. It was smaller than what I thought, though.
It's a weird little venue, isn't it?
Yeah,
Like
I love it though. It's quite quirky, isn't it? There's
Yeah,
something- it's got a nice
terrible
quirk
to take
about it.
photos in.
Yeah, the lighting.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
lighting.
There's no
Awful.
lights.
Even just getting around, you can't move. I feel
Yeah.
like when you find a spot, you're there, you can't move. Like, especially when it's sold out.
Yeah.
But it's a nice venue though. It's like a nice atmosphere.
Yeah, it is. Because no matter, even if you don't sell many tickets or whatever, it's still.
It's still
Seems
gonna look
like-
busy.
yeah.
Yeah. What's the cap for it? Do you know?
Oh, can't be many.
Do you
It's
know?
like 70 to 100 or something,
it?
isn't it?
Yeah, they said 70 on the email.
Was it?
Yeah, so
It's
it's first
mad
off like
that.
70. Well, and then you get down there, you're thinking, how's 70 people fitting in here?
Yeah. How would 100 people fit in there?
Well,
Bloody hell, they wouldn't be able to be going up the stairs.
Well, that's like you saying 5 people can sit on this couch.
They can.
We've definitely had fun.
We've definitely room 2. They were all there's 4 of them.
There's
but
only
still,
4 of them, yeah.
Still, there's only 4 of you. Should all be on there.
Well, they're slimmer, they're in shape. You know?
Hey, speak for yourself, Rob.
Yeah, sorry, James took offence. He's got basketball.
So how do you prepare for playing a gig? Is there anything you do? Do you have
argue
anything?
with Joe.
Yeah, there's a few stages to it.
Okay.
Do you want to expand on that,
Yeah,
George?
talk us through it. Talk us through it.
This is the domestic now.
No, he always wants to practice more, which is fair enough, but then I don't.
It's as simple as that, really.
You know what that is? You know what that is? That's classic lead singers. That is classic frontman.
To be fair, I agree
Behaviour.
with George though about the. I think we do overkill it a bit.
Yeah, we can over practice and then you're sick of the set before you even
Yeah,
play it.
yeah.
I mean, this feels like a chore.
But I bet you can play it like without even thinking about it.
That's the thing though. Why we don't need to practice as much as
Yeah.
what Joe thinks. But
I'm just not very good. That's the problem.
that's our logic exactly. Getting too confident.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like James was saying as well, sometimes it's because you've done it that many times, you're like,
Yeah.
got to sing
Yeah.
Gold Rush for the 20th time, you know what I mean, in a week.
Yeah. Do you have any like memorable moments from any gigs?
Any disasters? Or...
Have we had a disaster?
I remember your amp going off.
Oh yeah, yeah. So I've got this thing where like the song Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs.
Yeah.
That's like a jinx for me. If I hear it, something bad will happen.
Oh no.
And we were setting up for a gig in Manchester, weren't we? And that come on as we were setting up, and I went, I'm gonna have to go outside here. And they were like, behave, get a grip of yourself. First song, it just cuts to me, and it bad, wasn't it? Where it's just me on my own guitar, like blue, like that. The plug blew, and I'm like,
God.
and I could see it coming though, because my guitar wasn't making noise, and I'll go into you, and I go in, my guitar's gone here.
What do you want me to do about it?
Yeah, and he just went like that. Not my problem.
So
Yeah, that's
Kaiser Chiefs have cursed you.
They have, yeah. I hate
hell.
that song. Everywhere I go now, if that's on, straight out.
Oh my god. Mad.
Has anyone else had any
Yeah.
disasters?
No, I'm trying to think. I remember we did Holland Hall after COVID.
Yeah.
And bless George's dad, Mick, we used his PA and it was great. Did the sound check just fine. And George had the microphone on the stand. And then as soon as the gig started, boom, takes the mic off the stand and the sound goes. You can't hear him. For like the first two
yeah.
songs, he's like,
Yeah.
George is like in the distance.
Yeah.
And then I remember his sister kicking off at his dad because you can't hear George. Like,
Oh no.
I didn't even know all that was going on at the time.
monitors are there
monitors
great
are great.
time. And no one could hear George still the first two songs.
Yeah, we've not had any disasters, but we all mess up in every gig. Ian stopped playing at the weekend.
Yeah, that's funny that.
I'm the worst when I forget lyrics because I just show it in my face.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't hide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, we have had one disaster at Isle of Wight first time.
Have we? Yeah.
And it was great. Did the sound check just fine. And George is like in the distance. And then I remember his sister kicking off at his dad because you can't hear George. Like,
Oh
waste the moment.
I wouldn't have brought that up, to be
Oh
honest.
no, that was a disaster.
Oh,
We had to
you guys-
restart the song.
Just
didn't we?
missed.
we
Just
restarted.
everyone mistimed everything and just started again.
Ah.
Isle of Wight as well, first year at Isle of Wight.
When was that? Was that last year or
Last
year
year,
before?
yeah.
Last year.
Yeah.
I must have just missed you then. What day did you?
Probably for the best.
Friday, we did Friday, didn't we? Was it?
Friday,
Yeah.
yeah.
I must have
Friday.
been there. I don't know why
Oh
I
no,
would
we
have
we
missed
had quite a
Yeah,
hard
we
time.
had-
We were on at the same time as Jamie Webster, and then Cortina's were on. Like there was.
I was at
overlap
Jamie
then.
Webster.
Exactly, a lot of people
Oh.
were.
This year though,
That is good things about last year though, because once you were done. You could enjoy the festival.
Yeah,
after
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah,
We
it's
were
a
the
great
Sunday this
festival,
year.
isn't it?
So
Oh,
you
was
had to-
it?
yeah, so
Oh,
you had
nice.
to have that in the back of your mind, really.
Did you go early? Yeah.
yeah, it was class.
Great
Great.
experience.
Shattered
Yeah.
that Sunday. All of us was
It was
knackered.
brilliant.
Did you go for the entire weekend?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got the
Nice,
money's
yeah.
worth. First ferry over Thursday morning,
Yeah.
5 a.m.
Pretty bad.
and last ferry home on the Monday. They got the money's worth.
But yeah, there was nearly
Nice.
no guitarist and singer as well because of that drive home, wasn't there?
I wouldn't have brought that one up either. Go on.
Who was driving?
Him.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Cat's eyes woke me up.
Damn.
Do you think traffic police listen to this or?
They don't know your last name. Okay. So yeah, it's a good vibe. That did you stay in the This Feeling camp?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we did. They're divas.
Ah, what a
Soft
posh.
lads.
They got
Soft
they got an
lads.
Airbnb.
Oh, yeah.
Nice double bed. It was
Yeah.
nice.
What's it like doing that? Is it not annoying having to come into?
No, because everywhere in Isle of Wight's 20 minutes away, no matter where you're staying.
Yeah.
So
True.
it's that easy. And because you have a different entrance, don't you? So
Yeah.
you can just drive straight in, drive straight out.
Oh no.
Jay's the dedicated driver.
Yeah, I
as
drive
well,
like so.
Oh.
Don't bother me.
Fair enough.
In the
Worth
galaxy,
thinking about.
the mighty galaxy.
They should have to do the like half an hour walk from the campsite to
That
the
is
festival.
that is a horrible walk.
They literally
that.
put you the furthest place away from the festival.
And it's always so hot as well.
yeah, it's always warm at Isle of Wight. But
You found out the
yeah,
hard way, didn't you, G? You found out the hard way.
That was a disaster, actually.
Oh god. Oh, you got? Oh, you're still
This is a month on, bearing in mind this, and I've not touched
Yeah.
the sun since.
The first day
I'd be
that
the same.
didn't put sun cream on.
It was my own fault because I have this joke where I say I'm half Italian because I've got olive skin, and it winds everyone up. But I woke up one morning dead sunny, and I'm seeing everyone putting loads of sun cream on. I'm like, I don't need that. And then
You do.
yeah, seeing a picture of me
You
in one of the tents,
definitely
and he goes red, but I was like double what he was.
Yeah.
Absolutely glowing, and I thought, yeah, fuck.
Oh, not nice. It's not nice. What would be your like dream venue to play at? Do you think?
That's a good one.
That's a good one, that.
I'm gonna try and go outside the box, mate.
Oh.
I haven't got one. Yet.
Boulevard, Wigan.
Yeah.
Check that off the bucket list.
No, mine would be like a. Do you know, like the amphitheatre in Skem or something?
Wait,
Oh, bro.
there's an amphitheatre in Skem.
Yeah.
I
Mine
didn't
would be
even know
there.
this.
Yeah, and it.
There's outside the box, and then there's been a fucking tit in there.
I'm telling you.
I'm sure you could play it. Why are you just
I
going?
have
Just
actually played that.
have you? Is it good?
It was back in the day, yeah.
How big is it?
Did it?
Yeah, Skenfest started that.
Never knew that.
Yeah.
Now it's on the back of a truck.
Yeah.
And the buffs.
So I think it's quite cool.
This would have a big stage, though. This
Alright.
would be a big stage set up, and there'd be seats everywhere.
How big is it?
It's quite big.
Is it? I didn't even know it was.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was a thing. To be honest.
Amphitheatre.
I'm googling this. Let me have a look into this now. You carry on talking. I'm looking at the amphitheatre.
I don't think there'll be any pictures.
The world. It's known. It's known for its amphitheatre Skem.
So out of everywhere in the world, that's where you got the
Yeah, that's what.
cheapest.
Yeah,
Down the road.
yeah.
Down the
Just
road.
a field. What are you on about? It's just a field.
Let's have a look.
Yeah, that's it.
It's just a field. That's not
You can't call that an
amphitheatre.
amphitheatre.
Yeah, but it is an amphitheatre, though,
It's a hill.
It's literally a hill.
with 3 like sections to
It
it.
does have seating bits, yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, it is though.
Yeah.
That picture doesn't do it justice.
I'm not convinced me that.
Get the gladiators
That's a
out for
field.
When
that.
you get there, you think you're in the Colosseum.
We'll put a festival on there next year.
Yeah.
Apostles Headline. Get your tickets now.
It's a show.
Make our dream come true.
Early bird tickets.
Go on. What's yours anyway? I've not been knocked for this.
I'm gonna go stereotypical me. Glastonbury, isn't it? I'd love to play Glastonbury at some point.
Pyramid
Any
stage.
anywhere.
Oh, any stage.
I'm going to be realistic. Pyramid's not going to happen in it, but anywhere. Shed,
BBC introducing.
I literally just
Yeah,
said
well,
I'm
we'll
playing
have that.
Amphitheatre in Skem with seats and a stage. You can say pyramid stage. That's more realistic than mine.
I don't know, I reckon you could get that. It's a you could just go and set up a
just
guitar
turn
or
up
something.
with amps and a guitar.
Just start playing.
Let's make it happen.
It's recorded, this, Rob. It's happening.
I know, it's happening.
It's available contract now.
That's why you've done. That's quite clever, actually.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mine, I'd have to say that. Is it the Sphere in America?
Oh
that's
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
I've
We've
had-
had that a few times.
Yeah,
to be
I'd
fair.
say that. Cause
Yeah.
to me, that's like the ultimate.
Oh, we're
thing.
going global now. Nice one.
You can project things on it, can't you?
Yeah,
Yeah. What would you
Yeah,
project
looks
on
mad.
it?
just apostles.
Ian's face.
Oh, it's a bit boring, isn't it?
The Skem Ampitheatre.
So he could have been. I'm trying to think. Mine would have a B. I like the Manchester Arena, AO Arena. There's one called Red Rocks in America. Have you seen that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, we get that a lot as
Where it's
well.
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
stage at the
Yeah.
bottom,
Yeah,
the stairs
it's cool,
go up.
that, isn't it?
Yeah, that's cool. That one.
Yeah.
Have you been to that co-op one, the new one in Manchester?
I've not been to it. I don't think I've been to it since it's been. No, I haven't. No, because that's a
The
brand
new
new
one.
arena, isn't it?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
I've not been to it.
That's
Is the
good.
roof not falling in yet?
No, it hasn't. Didn't when I went anyway. No,
is it-
it's
is
good.
it
That's a good one.
good
Is that because
Yeah.
Kaiser Chiefs didn't play that day? Because he didn't hear Ruby by Kaiser Chiefs. That's why the roof didn't fall in.
Never go see Kaiser Chiefs. That's a recipe for disaster. So, have you? Is there anything like new that you're working on currently that you could share with us, or do
Kind
we?
of just having a break at the minute. Well, not.
Well,
We've got nothing.
Rob's
in
having a break. He's had enough of us. Rob's having a break.
there's definitely a few ideas. I think Rob's probably wrote his best song ever recently, and yeah, that's all I'm going to say about it.
That the one on the
Do
piano?
you want to talk about that?
No, because it's not finished. It's not done, is it? There's only a verse and a chorus.
Is that the
talk-
piano one?
No.
What's the
No.
theme?
There is no theme.
Okay.
To it, really.
Well, we are probably going to book in with Gaz for another song.
Oh, is that who you recorded?
Yeah. Shouts out to Gaz,
Yeah.
legend. Probably October, November. He doesn't know this yet, but probably going to book in.
He's probably fully booked as well.
Probably fully booked anyway.
I saw him the other day. Actually, saw him at the Richard Ashcroft gig.
I was meant to go to that.
Yeah, it was very
Closer
good.
than ever.
It was very good. He's still got it. He's still got a good voice. If you could collaborate with anybody, who would you collaborate with? Anybody ever?
You know what Rob's going to
Ever.
say. You know what Rob's going to say.
Well,
No, I'm not. Because you say never meet your heroes, so. I've not got an answer yet.
Well, I've met your hero, and he was blocking my way.
I'd like,
he was blocking the doorway.
I'd like
That's
to
why
hear
I'd never
Jay's
meet them.
answer to this. What would
My
you,
answer?
Yeah, what's your answer?
Oh, because I've got a different taste in
Yeah.
music. I don't know. It's hard.
There's going to be an eclectic collab here.
Could you give me 2 minutes to think about it, Joe?
Yeah.
Thanks, mate.
I
I'll
would
come
go-
back with one for you.
Oh, it's difficult, isn't it? So many people.
Kate Bush would be a good one.
That'd be interesting. That's a good
I'd
one.
say
Yeah.
Kate
A band called Jungle.
Oh yeah, Jungle. Yeah, good shout.
Yeah, that'd be a funky
Yeah.
song, that wouldn't it?
They
Thanks,
just
Rob.
did a gig not long ago. Where was that? Like an outdoor one? Was it a festival?
Glastonbury?
Was
I
it?
don't know actually.
Was it
I don't-
Glastonbury?
yeah, I
No,
don't-
it wasn't. It wasn't what I was thinking.
I think Tame Impala would be pretty cool.
Oh, yeah, good one.
Kevin Parker would get a lot
Yeah.
of good stuff.
Yeah.
Keeping us
Do you have
hanging
one
here,
for
Jay.
photography?
You'd be hanging for a while.
As in, like,
Who would you like to take pictures of?
who would I take?
Yeah, that you haven't yet.
Oh, so many people. So many people. I think because they're on my mind at the minute, because we're just seeing them, I would take photos of catfish. That'd be really cool.
Oh, yeah. That was a
Oh.
good gig, that one. Was that the one at Sefton Park?
It was. Yeah, it was good.
Did you go to that?
I went, yeah. Very good gig.
Mm. Have you got your answer yet?
Yeah, I'm thinking Foo Fighters, but with Taylor Hawkins as the drummer as well. That'd be
What
quite
would you
cool.
do then?
I'll just stand there and watch. Just be like,
Isn't the situation now better for you?
it is, but I'd rather just stand there and watch them play and just be like, yeah, let's stick that.
I like it when people have two drummers on stage.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
happening a lot. I
Well, like a
feel.
percussionist drummer or like a proper drummer.
You're saying words to me. I don't understand.
like a percussionist on the bongos and that, or a proper drummer.
No, I mean two proper drummers.
No way.
Yeah, I've seen
Yeah,
that
that does
before.
happen.
I've seen that loads before. It's happening more recently. I'm pretty sure
Don't
I
get
saw
ideas.
Paramore, and I'm pretty sure there was two drum kits on stage with two drummers doing different
No,
things.
one was doing like I'm going to say it again, percussion. Like on the it wasn't a proper. No, because I saw him. Well, I saw him as well, but well, not Taylor Swift though. I saw him last year.
Well, I saw them at Taylor Swift and they were great.
They changed the
They
setup
must have changed.
now.
Yeah, they must have.
I don't know. I've definitely seen it. Well, there's more than one drummer.
I have. I'll back you up on
Yeah.
that. I think
It's a thing.
Blossoms do it. To be fair,
It's a thing.
I think
No, they
do.
didn't. Isle of Wight.
Pretty sure when we watched them at Kendall last year, they had 2 drummers.
I think you've ever seen things.
Did you see them at Isle of Wight where the stage almost fell on them?
They mentioned that on this
That was
year
a few years ago, wasn't it?
with the wind blew.
That
years
was
ago.
like, yeah, it was either last year or the year before.
Yeah, because they said before
And
they
it's
started
dead
that if we get
windy.
through half an hour of this set, we've done better than last time we were
Yeah,
here.
because
remember
the
they said.
stage, all the like speakers at the top were like moving in the wind. They had to cut the set short.
Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, my mate was in the crowd and he was stood by a speaker, and then this security came running over saying, "Move, you're gonna die!" Because like the things were all like swaying, and he was like, "What the hell?" So they all like ran for it, but it was all right. I don't think anyone died.
But that's good. That's always a bonus when no one dies.
Yeah, it was great. Is there any song that you wish you had written?
I think there's quite a lot, you know, but I can't remember any of them.
Yeah.
Probably every song ever for me.
Every song ever.
Someone I can get paid for, like a Mariah Carey one.
all I want for Christmas. Or
We've had
something.
that answer before.
We're not original at all.
The Countdown theme tune.
The countdown theme tune.
Yeah.
Maybe like the Wii Sports music,
Yeah.
like the bops them, like they get you going.
I'm going to go for Gillette, The Best a Man Can Get by Tom Grennan. I wish I'd written that.
That annoys me
Because
so
that has
much.
gone wild during the Euros, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
Has it? On Twitter. Twitter loves it.
You were singing it in the final. Do you not remember when we watched the final?
Because I sing it though, don't mean it's gone wild.
Did you broadcast it?
Jump on the bandwagon, don't we?
Oh, right, yeah. It did get bigger when I started singing it, yeah.
Probably Ruby Guy by Kaiser Chiefs. That's a tough
Nice.
question, that, isn't it?
Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice. Did you get all of your answers then?
I said Wii Sports music.
Nice. Okay.
I'll
yeah.
stick with that.
You're sticking
I'll
with
die
it. Yeah.
with that, yeah. Their tunes then.
Yeah. Is the drums in that?
No.
Okay.
No, there's percussion.
There's a cushion.
So you can pick any song ever.
Sticking with
Any
that.
song ever.
Yeah, I'm sticking with that.
Amazing. Yeah. Brilliant. So, whereabouts are you all from? I can guess, but do you want to...
Apollo and Skem. It varies. So it did start as like oral, wasn't it? It's the main one. Apollo and Skem. No, I'm from Skem.
From Skem? Yeah.
From Poland originally. Now moved to Skem.
Oh, okay.
I'm from Billinge.
Oh, okay.
Up Holland and now I'm in Skem.
Oh, I actually wouldn't have guessed that because I thought you had a Scouse accent.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Me?
Yeah.
You go. Come on, James, me as well.
Speechless. Absolutely speechless.
I can't believe that.
I'm obviously hearing things.
Definitely.
So, what do you think of what's your local music scene like? Like, what do you think of the scene at the minute? In terms of,
To be honest with you.
Best in the UK, I think.
I love it, mate.
yeah,
I think it's the best it's
Northwest.
been round here,
Yeah.
isn't it? It's the
yeah,
best it's been for a long time.
Yeah, you've got loads of bands around here, haven't you?
yeah.
Like,
Oh, yeah.
to think like we're on the same hymn sheet as like, well, the Luellapix, Stanley's,
Yeah.
Casino Club,
Yeah.
those bands around
Yeah.
here. Like,
You go to the Isle of Wight, you can shut your eyes, you
Unbelievable.
think you was in Wigan. Like,
It's true.
the amount
It
of
is
do
true.
that.
Yeah, yeah, 100%. I go to Isle of Wight and I bump into more people than I do
That's
like
what I'm round
anywhere
there.
else. It's ridiculous.
No, it is mad. The scene round here is just, it's mad.
Even the Lavums, you say the lottery winners, they're not far from us either.
Yeah. What
Exactly.
are they like? What is it, Lee? or-
Lee, I think it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lee.
yeah,
That's part of Wigan, isn't it?
yeah.
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 Well, we say we're from Wigan.
Yeah. That's because our practice room was in Wigan. That's
Yeah,
probably why.
that is true. Yeah,
We
did
practiced in
practice
Wigan,
it.
so-
we were at
I think
Shamble.
people who are from Skem, they either say they're from Wigan or they say they're from Liverpool.
Yeah.
No, we're scamming proud.
Yeah, because that's what Room 2 do, don't they? They're from Liverpool.
They've gone
aren't
more
they?
the Liverpool
But that's the
direction,
direction
but they've
they
got
went in.
Liverpool like
Yeah,
members
the
who are
new
from
members
Liverpool
over there,
in there. Yeah. But yeah. So who kind of would you say that who's your favourite at the minute? Upcoming artist or
locally
band?
or
Yeah.
Locally, yeah.
My favourite's Stanley's.
Stanley's for me, yeah.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
song.
But like we were buzzing over bar staff, weren't we? Do you remember?
Yeah.
A couple of months
Another good
ago.
band from
Yeah.
around here.
They're not from around. They are.
Yeah, they said from
Oh,
around
I
here.
thought you said they're not.
Why are you squaring up to me?
I don't know.
This could be the fallout.
Yeah, this could be
this
the
could
fight.
Doesn't take much.
There's bands that aren't from like round here that I think are good. Do you know when you just see on because you see
Yeah.
it through like this feeling with the bands that are
Yeah.
tagged in that.
Who
Yeah,
do you
we're
like?
always happy
Who-
to hear about
Yeah, who do you
I
think
can't remember
of?
what they're actually called now. I knew I'd do this.
One of
The
my
ones that sound
favourites
like
is
what-
Casino. Casino.
Casino.
are just-
yeah, they're
They're
quality.
such a sick band. I don't think we've ever mentioned them on here
No,
before.
no.
They're
We need
so
to get them on.
good. Yeah, they're so good.
That would be my choice actually. Casino, if we're gonna.
Yeah.
Lilacs,
as well,
let's
they're
say.
good.
Lilacs,
Lilacs,
around here.
Quayside, yeah.
A band called the Rosadocs. They're from Northeast, I think.
Yeah.
They're on This Feelings on their
Yeah.
list, which is good. I like them. But yeah,
Yeah,
Stanley's,
this-
Stanley's Lilacs, definitely.
Yeah.
Stanley's for me though. I love them, mate.
Yeah.
And the quality.
Have you seen they've just announced a gig
Yeah,
Hindley?
in November, innit? What's it called again?
The Monaco?
Yeah, Monaco
Yeah,
Ballroom.
the
I saw the
Monaco.
Lavins there a few years ago.
What about see?
I don't
is
know whether.
that-
Is it Hindley?
Yeah,
Hindley, yeah.
it's a nightmare to get.
Yeah,
That's-
It's nice inside though. It's a nice venue. So, what would you say your favourite song that you've released is?
Mine's Take It All. Just it's most like my influences, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Most like Kasabian. And it's exactly what I'm into. I think I'd listen to it even if we wouldn't have done it.
Yeah. That's good. You should like the music that you
Yeah.
release and like want to
Just being
listen to
honest.
it.
I think
and
I'm the
stuff,
top
yeah.
0.01% of listeners on Spotify.
Oh, yeah.
I'm always listening to our tunes.
Good.
Should be saying
You
that.
should be.
James.
Yeah. What an ego. I would never do that.
He's
I think-
never listened to a song.
No, that's Ian. Ian's got no clue what each song is.
Yeah, in practice, going, which one's that again? Every
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, the basis.
The day of the gig. The day of the gig.
Is this
Going,
my
which
one?
one's
Is
this
it?
again?
This is my one. Do I start this one?
Oh, he's getting slandered,
here to
isn't he? He's
defend
getting
himself.
proper slandered.
Oh, he's not here to defend himself, is he?
I know.
You'd agree anyway. You'd be like, that's
Yeah.
right.
I don't even know what the band's called. I haven't got a clue.
Who are you
Fizz.
again?
Is this the new one? No, Ian, the first one we've ever done.
I think my favourite's Get It Through Your Head. I think that is our best song. And
Yeah.
I think, yeah, it's
That was
definitely
our
our
last
best
song
one.
that we released. That
Yeah.
one. My one's we've not recorded it yet. It's called Always Sometimes, but that splits opinion in the band. That one.
Oh, okay.
It's growing on everyone though. After 3 years.
People like it, don't they?
Yeah.
People like it.
Do you play it live?
We
Yeah.
play it live,
Yeah.
yeah. And it goes down well when we play it live.
Yeah.
I love it, mate. It's got a groove to it.
It is. It's just a different kind of groove that we've got in our set completely, and I think it's good to change it up, obviously, in your set as
Yeah.
well.
Yeah.
But that's probably why we've never really recorded it because I think it's a bit different than what we've got.
Yeah, it is.
Mm.
I think it's quite nice to have it just there as like a little surprise live rather than
Yeah.
putting it out there.
That's Joe saying he doesn't like
Yeah,
it.
that's.
It's a good thing to change it up sometimes as well. It's good
No,
to have that
I-
like shock people, you know. Which song do you reckon goes down best live?
Take It All
Take
always
It All, yeah,
kicks
Take It
off.
All.
People
Yeah.
like Realise, not Realise, 16. They like that one live
Yeah.
as well.
I think Run Boy goes down pretty well as well. That's another one we've not recorded, but that's
Always
Probably
sometimes
quite
always
new,
goes down well, actually.
Does it? Does it
Yeah,
go
it
down the
does.
best?
It does. It really does.
Doesn't go down the best now.
Oh, still goes down really
People
well.
change the way they dance when they hear that song.
They do, yeah. I tend to dance towards a door.
It was when I saw yous, it was a hectic, like everyone was dancing.
Yeah, it was.
'Cause
I do
yeah.
remember that. It was mad, that.
A lot of the time though, when you're at gigs, even though we've said this before loads, like people just tend to stand there, and like it doesn't mean they're not enjoying the gig, they're just like more reserved.
Yeah,
I think,
yeah. You
like,
can still
especially
appreciate
around
it, can't
here,
you, without
yeah.
like getting manic.
But it was everyone was just dancing away. Like,
Yeah.
they was going for
We were
it.
surprised as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
We weren't expecting anything.
I remember just looking over at you, so like, do you know when you try and be cool? I'm like, yeah, this
Yeah.
always happens, and it's like, what the fuck is going on here?
I think I almost got knocked out a few times.
That's good.
But yeah, it was great. So I've got a few more light-hearted questions just to break it up a bit. So I want an answer from each of you. If you could have a superpower, what would it be and why?
Oh,
You've probably thought about this before.
I have, you know. I don't know what I had to choose. Start this that way down.
To be able to play the drums.
Hey!
Everyone says like generic, like, you know, fly, but
That's what I was
don't know.
gonna
I
say,
really
Jay.
like Mr. Incredible, so I like to be like super strong. Just pick things up.
Strong.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, Jay's just stole my thunder because I was going to say I'd like to fly because I quite like ducks. And
Wait, what?
I just think they're quite, you know, graceful, and when they land, it's particularly.
Wait, can ducks fly?
Ducks fly, don't they? Ducks fly.
Do
Yeah,
they?
no. Yeah,
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Fly.
chickens
didn't know
can't
that.
fly. Ducks can fly.
I actually didn't
So
know that.
I'm
shit,
going to
yeah.
go fly like a duck. Fly like a duck,
I
land
would
like a
Literally
duck.
fly like an eagle or something, or like a plane, and you choose to fly like a duck.
That's boring, isn't it? Yeah.
Mine ain't a superpower. First thing that comes to my head is I just wish you had more patience.
You roll. Can I just say?
More patient man coming to a cinema near you.
Can I just say you've all come up with the worst answers ever so far. You want to be strong. What can you do with that? You want to fly like a duck. I don't even think they can fly. You want to be patient.
We've all learnt something today, haven't we?
It's okay because we set the bar low for you.
Yeah.
So whatever you
Here we go, Rob.
Please.
Your thunder now. You can't get any lower than that.
Superpower.
Yeah. It's really not a hard question. I don't know.
Yeah, but everyone says
I
like to be
overthought that.
invisible.
Yeah,
It
well,
just sounds.
I'll just go time travel.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good answer.
you should be able to
That's
pause
it.
time, G, because if
Yeah.
you just like have enough of them, you just pause them. That's it.
There's your patience. Get annoyed, then pause, and then it's like, oh, get me patience back.
See, everyone was laughing.
Yeah, but that's not what you
laughing now.
said. That's not what you
I'm
said.
laughing now, aren't you?
If you could, so talking about time travel, if you could go back in time, what decade would you go to?
Ooh. Who says it's a decade?
Just before Kai's teeth spring out, Ruby.
yeah. Yeah, life would
Delete the file.
Just before they were auditioning for a drummer. So.
Where would I go?
I'm going the 60s.
90s.
You've not got that superpower, lad. You're flying like a duck and check a lane
Yeah,
down.
I'm flying back to the 60s. Or swimming, whichever, you know.
Wait. Probably 80s.
80s.
Everyone was more patient in the 90s.
I'd go back to the 90s. The 90s or the noughties.
They look chill, don't they?
Noughties
Yeah,
would be
they
a good
look
one. The
chill.
start of the noughties was pretty cool. But
Yeah.
I wasn't old enough to experience it.
Yeah. Well, those are terrible answers.
Are we sure?
What?
Maybe it's the questions.
Yeah, it could be the questions. To be
I
fair,
don't expect patience for a superpower.
You've really like. I don't know where to go from here.
Can we edit this?
Now Gary Barlow.
Yeah. Just have a little patience.
So that in primary school.
That's going to get
You did it.
now, isn't it?
Oh, is that our music teacher? Made us sing like loads of mad songs, and what that was one of them.
Don't look at me.
Do you have any gigs coming up that we can talk about?
No, we don't. We've done our gig on Sunday and then Saturday even, and then we've got like nothing planned.
We've been a bit too patient.
Yeah,
And we got one in November.
Yeah.
Got one in November.
Oh yeah, we've got we've spoke about that since though with Dave.
Don't know.
Bossa.
Oh, this is when we booked at the start.
Yeah.
We booked at the start of the year.
Yeah.
Mm.
Meant to have one with Dave in November, but nothing's really been said since, and that was in January.
Dave, get back to them. We know you're listening. Message apostles. They don't reply, but message.
That's true.
Blame Rob.
It's the thought that counts.
It is my fault. I hold my hands up and say it.
Are you the social media guy?
Yeah, that's why it's so bad. We're so bad on social media. It does me head in how bad we are.
No, I'm logged in as well on Instagram, but I look at it and go, oh, Rob will reply to that.
Do you know what though? He's good on social media. Do you know, like making reels and
Yeah.
that for his own page. And then when it comes to Apostles, it's just like,
No, he made that chase. You'd made that chasing the goals.
Yeah, yeah.
didn't
oh
you?
yeah, you
enjoyed
did.
that
Yeah.
one.
He nearly got arrested at Isle of Wight for flying a drone. So
Did you?
Yeah, naughty boy.
Why they just do not have the license or
Yeah,
something?
it wasn't allowed. It was prohibited.
Passport.
Oh well.
What about if they find him now because of this?
they've got his number. They took his
Yeah.
contact details.
Really?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Made a good
Not from
reel.
from the police though. It was
Made
from
What was
what were the customer protection officers. Yeah, one was a bit of a busybody, like, but
Oh,
Got a good job's worth.
yeah, she was a bit of a job's worth, but everyone
got a
the
good
two
reel
were
out
alright,
of it,
weren't
though.
Yeah.
Very good reel out of it.
Well, is it on your Instagram?
It's on his
It's on
personal
my
one.
one.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. He didn't
Yeah,
even put
we
it on
didn't put it on
Apostles, did he? Like,
Apostles, no.
it was class.
Oh no,
Yeah.
because I was afraid I'd get in trouble putting on the Apostles one
Oh, okay.
in case like they track me down.
Rock and roll.
Yeah, but they know your name though.
True, but they know the band as well. That's the band name. So we're not going back next year. It's my fault.
Yeah, you're not going to get
That's
invited
it.
back there now.
We don't go.
Move on to the next festival. So what's your plan for Apostles? Like, where do you see yourself in like the next 5-10 years?
Glastonbury.
Glastonbury? Yeah.
No, we'd like to do a few more festivals. Oh, I think an EP is probably close now, isn't it?
Yeah, we need an EP.
Recording an EP
Yeah.
because we've not done a proper EP, so I think doing one of them.
If you're saying 5 years, definitely want an album in them 5 years, I'd say.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I just want us to keep playing slightly bigger venues, more and more different people. I think we're writing better songs as well.
Yeah.
I think we're finding our rhythm more
Yeah.
and more now, and our sound. And I think if we keep going with that, I think there's going to be some more bangers coming soon.
Definitely.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we found our like you said, groove.
Took us a while, It did take us a while to find our sound. And
Yeah.
exactly what we wanted to do.
With and then Tom,
Yeah.
the guitarist, he was in out the band. He went travelling stuff like that, and then
Yeah.
again COVID was still a thing, and then Joe came in, and then
What's the thing? Did you start the band just before COVID or when?
Yeah, it was like
Yeah.
2019, wasn't
Yeah.
About a year or a year. and a
Oh,
bit.
yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
like
COVID.
I think
it?
it
When
was
you
like-
when you and James come in, it was like October,
I
wasn't
think
it?
yeah.
2019.
Yeah, so it
How
was
did you
COVID.
manage that? Like, a lot of bands were hit really badly. Obviously.
Yeah, a lot of bands mention COVID, don't
Yeah.
I think we were kind of lucky because we kind of only just started. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? It wasn't actually a thing, and it's
Oh yeah, because we did one gig at Par,
At
St.
Par,
Helens,
yeah.
and then COVID,
Yeah.
and then that was it then. So we kind of got the ball rolling. Like we had some songs together,
Yeah.
and then when we
But
got
it
back
wasn't
together,
like we had loads in the works, was it? So you could just go back to it from where we were anyway,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah. It's good that you managed to pick it back up again. Some people might have just like kind of given up after.
It was close.
You know.
There was a couple of times where, because obviously you're not doing anything. Like, well, is there a band there anymore?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then like James was saying, with Tom leaving and stuff, it was a bit like, well, is there going to be another person coming through the door? Have we got enough patience?
No, you're gonna ride this, aren't you? Now?
Definitely.
new single.
Yeah.
Patience.
That is going to be the next single. We're calling it now. So, last question, just to start to round it off. What is your favourite thing about being in a band?
I'm gonna go soft here, mate. Like I think I generally just think it's like the crack. Really, I think spending time with these lads at the pub and that. I think that is one of the best parts. Probably not even the gigs. Probably the
Wanna start crying in
drinking
a minute.
after it.
Yeah.
It's probably the best bit.
It's nothing to do with you. It's the drinking. You're like, don't cry.
It's nice to have company, innit? It's a bit dodgy if you're doing it on your own.
No, to be fair, you're right there with the sentimental stuff. You make good memories, don't you?
Yeah, a lot of good memories.
Well, I'm just going to.
But you don't want an answer like that, do you? You want a better answer than that, Joe.
Well, go on then, big man.
Atmosphere. I love the gigs for.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Atmosphere,
What's yours, Jay?
drinking.
Watching my mum sell t-shirts for the band.
Oh yeah, his mum sold t-shirts for the band on the weekend. That was boss. That.
Oh,
That was quality,
just seeing
that.
like your friends and family at the gigs, like, and they're there to support you and they're singing your songs, and you know, they're rooting for
Yeah.
you. But then all the new faces and that, it's great.
Makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, having people
Yeah.
sing your songs is that's cool.
Yeah,
like,
that's
Yeah.
really
incredible.
good. That.
Oh.
It's a different kind of feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Well, thank you for coming on. We've really enjoyed having you.
Yeah, thanks for
Thanks.
coming down.
Thanks for having
You're
us.
welcome back anytime. And
You can
yeah.
bring your bassist if you want.
Yep.
Well, we
If-
have
if
to
you
have to
want
The,
to.
meet
wor-
Ian,
the
don't
worst
we?
Yeah.
superheroes in the world.
See, he's the funny one as well, Ian, isn't he?
Always funny.
Yeah,
You've
you've not,
got some good answers for him for that.
you've not heard or seen anything yet.
We'll bring him on. We just have him on.
Oh, you could honestly, you could just have a segment every week of just
Yeah.
Ian's words or something.
Yeah.
That's what we should
And
do
yeah,
for the
well,
band.
Isle of Wight, I did. I wrote down a lot of his quotes just on the
Oh, yeah,
journey
he's
there.
got quotes.
I just wrote down loads of quotes.
Should release it as a book.
Yeah, honestly, it's brilliant.
Well, yeah, we look forward to meeting him. So, yeah.
Thank you very much.
Brilliant. Thanks
Thanks
for having
for
us.
Thanks for having us.
Cheers.
Anytime. See you. Bye.
Bye.